My uncle died, but I hardly knew him. That's an overstatement, didn't know him at all. I got no tears, truth told I'm hardly sorry. Should I miss a stranger, it doesn't matter at all. You drove to Richmond to see your sister's wedding. Spoke about the sermon being misogynistic. You had no tears, truth told you're hardly happy. It's tough to care for strangers even if they're your family. I wanna be your favorite boy. I wanna be your favorite toy. I wanna be your favorite boy. Oh, I wanna be your toy.
Make me laugh till my belly hurts. Who the hell was I before you? In so many words. Been better since I've known you. When I get a little short fused, you know just how to calm me. More so than anybody. So grateful that you love me. I wanna be your baby girl. I wanna be your universe. I wanna be your baby girl. I wanna be your world. Don't you go changing on me. It's all just the wave with beneath. Don't you go changing on me. You're the only thing I see. I wanna be
your favorite boy. I wanna be your favorite toy. I wanna be your favorite boy. Oh, I wanna be your toy.
Nothing in this life is ever promised to you. Things never seem to go my way and I can't take it. Bills are due, rent is high, I see no point in going on and going on. On and on, on and on and on. I need a little more time, won't you give me a little more time? On and on, on and on and on. I need a little more time, won't you give me a little more time? Will I find peace of mind? 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 Can I find my peace of mind? Who has all the answers to this puzzle? Are we blindly walking through a maze? Taking chances all in our own bubble? Are there really prizes at the end? Nothing changes, same old phases, same old phases. Hey, will we make it? Will we make it? Will we make it? Ooh, will I find peace of mind? 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 Can I find my peace of mind?
Enough I don't wanna be lonely. If you're trying to cuff, you gotta show me. This liquor in my cup, it got me horny. I'm looking at you, looking at me, going through it. I'm going through it. Lonely. If you're trying to cuff, you gotta show me. You wanna take it there when I'm going to. I wanted you. You're my future, baby girl. I don't wanna be lonely. Got me like, ooh. Got me like, ooh. Yeah. I'm sorry, baby girl, please forgive me.
I could take you to a couple places you ain't never been right now. I'm talking Spain and Italy, you know you with the man right now. Calamari on my plate, I can't even complain right now. Hey, your man keep playing these games, I know you want revenge right now. I know you want revenge right now. I know you want revenge, I know you decided. You tryna get freaky with me, so baby don't hide it. You know you like what you see, you got it for free. Cause I don't wanna be lonely.
If you're trying to cuff, you gotta show me. This liquor in my cup, it got me horny. I'm looking at you, looking at me, going through it. I'm going through it. Lonely. If you're trying to cuff, you gotta show me. You wanna take it there when I'm going to. I wanted you. You're my future, baby girl. I don't wanna be lonely. Got me like, ooh. Got me like, ooh. Yeah. I'm sorry, baby girl, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I don't wanna be lonely. Got me like, ooh. Got me like, ooh. Yeah. I'm sorry, baby girl, please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome all. This is the Norcal Smash Ultimate Online Power Rankings for this winter quarter 2021. Yay, you made it! Here again, it is I, Que. Everybody knows me by Steven. Used to be the Fremont Finalist TO. I've been doing this OPR paneling for about a year now. And with me here is...
Hello, I am Jamsheed, also known as Jacqueline. I am a Robin player who has also been a Wi-Fi TO since pre-quarantine. I've TO'd a bunch of the big stuff, and now that I've moved to NorCal relatively recently, I've been helping with the online PR and such.
I currently see a lot of people in the chat tonight. We got people from Reverend Esports. I hear Sonoma State Esports is also watching this stream. Good to have you guys. Let's get into the plan here for tonight. We're gonna do some house cleaning again with a little bit of winter recap as well as some spring 2021 season changes. And then we're gonna go into the nitty-gritty stuff of the honorable mention. Top 6 to top 10, top 2 to top 5. The people's pick as chosen by you, and of course, our top number 1 player of the night. And of course, before anything, I just want to let you know we do have community sources here in NorCal. Not many people use them, or not many people are aware of them. But as always, there is a NorCal Smash Ultimate Community Facebook page. If you're not part of that, please search it up. In the group description, you could find Safety Panel Council report forms. If you have troubles with anyone in the public or need to report someone behaving badly, as well as any admin feedback forms regarding what you want to see coming out of quarantine, as well as a code of conduct of our community standards. Likewise, the Smash scene here does have a Discord channel that's also in the group description. You can always pod a mod or a TO if you have any questions, as well as upcoming tournaments and or Wi-Fi matches. And of course, for the purpose of this stream, we have our online PR Discord server as well. You can find the latest announcements, how to qualify, current season docs and past season docs. Of course, that includes bracket and turning listings, a panel analysis report, which we will post tonight, as well as the ranking data for this quarter we will post after the stream. We are always looking for new panelist members. Matter of fact, the guy, everybody knows Galaxy. The guy, he has dropped out of the panel since he's been inactive for a while and he has not been voting. That being said, we're always looking for new panel members who are either just knowledgeable about the scene or just interested in the process. We're willing to take anyone, so keep in mind on that. Just give us a ping. Throughout tonight's stream, you can see the QR code there that will lead you to the Discord server. Please scan that when you have the time, so that way you can be informed and all this great stuff. Okay, now going on to the winter season summary. All right, so we have 49 winter events. 40 of them qualify for this season. We have accepted 2 new events from the SoCal region, California Showdown. They are monthlies that are open to all of California. And we've been observing that there's been quite a couple of NorCal players playing in those tournaments, hence why we accepted them. That being said, this season was from the beginning of the year, January 1st to March 27th. That's a full 12 weeks on a day. 639 unique players. That's everyone, including not NorCal, since we didn't have the time to sizzle everyone out. But we did discover that there are 33 NorCal players that are qualified for the top 10 tonight, out of a total of 44, 11 those being out of region, of course. And then, of course, as always, qualified all-time OPR ranked players and key players are observed tonight. To date, there have been 311 NorCal events year to year plus a month. That is amazing. Shout out again to all the TOs, the staff, the commentators, everyone on stream, those streams. They have worked so hard to keep this community together, as well as the OPR panelists here tonight. Hopefully it won't be before long. Until we go back to actual offline events. We just can't wait for more on that tier. Oh, that has a typo there. It says 308. Well, it's 311 on my end. Either way, let's move on to the spring season changes. Okay, so the season is already underway. It started on March 28th and will go on for July 2nd. That's a duration of 13 weeks and 5 days. And of course, I lost the stream here.
Oh. Did it die entirely?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on Temo's end. Sorry about that, guys. we're still here. Shout out to Tomo yet again for being our hero and doing these reveals. Sorry about the delay. Please give us a sec here. Don't worry, guys. We will get to the reveal. Just give us some time here. The movie is still on. This is not the producers. Stream is not over. We're still here. We're just in a deep, dark cavern, waiting for the light to see us. Jam, do you see the light?
I do. I do see the light.
Praise. Praise the light, for it shall be cometh. Here we are. Okay. Yeah, 13 weeks and 5 days long. That's how long this long spring season is. Again, for qualifications for top 10, you need at least 6 NorCal tourneys or events by NorCal-based TOs with the spring season. There are some exceptions, of course. One being, you already know that California Showdown via the California Grind server, Discord server. That's a exception there. And we're allowing another exception. A new series has popped up about 1 or 2 months ago called the Milky Way Tournament. We've been talking with the TO members on that. They're, of course, another SoCal-based series. They are actually telling us that they're expanding their cap to 64 and to North America. So if you're a NorCal player looking to catch a extra tournament in your series, please follow I'm a Dairy Cow. She's in chat. She'll give you her info and all the series on that, or you could just follow this Discord as well. And of course, we all know the big event that is coming up. Everybody's talking about it. It is the Smash World Tour Southwest NA qualifiers. That is going to be happening May 1st, May 2nd of this year. This was it 2 weeks from now, right? We will be observing that. The tournament itself will not count towards your OPR count, but the data that we observe from that could settle ranking tiebreakers, meaning that if you place against someone who's really grandiose, like Chag, for example, if you beat Chag, then we'll take that into consideration really into your rankings. That being said, here it is. We're going into the reveal, and we're going to be starting off for our honorable mention. This is a person who is already qualified. He is well known. Let's bring him up here. Who is it? Yet again, it is Johnny Law, a well-known online NorCal player. He takes the seat of honorable mention again. He was honorable mention last year as well. Believe it or not, it comes full circle. He was OPR number 8 last season. He bracket qualifies for number 12. And in brackets, okay, so he averages at least top 25% majority of time in brackets, as clearly evidenced by 4 of those top 8s that are actually top 7s. However, his stats against season's toughest players throws him out of consideration of the top 10. He's currently 1-13 against the bracket top 15. He does have some wins against previous OPR players, of course, as you see, like Locke and Trippy there. And as you will discover tonight, there's going to be a lot of changes in the rankings, especially for our returning players. This season, no doubtably, is the toughest season for our returning players. Okay, Jam, do you want to announce the number 10 here?
Yeah, so for the number 10 spot, we have Amoganza. So Amoganza has some losses in contention for the top 10 ranking, but makes up for it with a solid ground against the back half of the season's qualified list. This, coupled with certain key matchups, was enough to make him number 10. His matchup ratio is just even against those at the top, with a 44% win rate against the top 5. And it's still really strong against those below him, even stronger, actually, with an 84% win rate against anybody from 14 to 33. But when you look at the players in the middle, he only has a 36% win rate, and that's why he's only at number 10. So,
Yeah.
while he does have very good win rates against the low end and a very strong win rate against the top end, the middle end is what he really suffered in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, moving on to number 9. This player needs no introduction. You know him very well. He is in chat tonight. You should be very surprised, Halsola, you made it. He's again established veteran, no stranger to the OPR rankings. And to be honest, this season it's not Alsoda's fault. There's just like what I said. There's a lot of high tier players this season that are emerging, and Alsoda, as well as a couple others, as you will discover tonight, will be caught in the wave of that. By scraps, you were just able to hold on to that rank. Alsoda doesn't have any wins this season, but he still has good placings in tourneys where 4 of his top 3s are runner-ups. He averages 4th and 5th in tourneys. And yeah, it's just the influx of talent means new challenges. Alsoda's negative against the bracket top 5, slightly positive against ranks 6 through 13. It's messy. It's messy this season, and hopefully he could step up his game given the wave of new talent. Okay. Go ahead, Jam, on number 8.
So our number 8 is going to be Clad. So he's in kind of the same spot as Alsoda, where the influx of a lot of new, very high-level players have knocked him down a little bit down in the rankings. And that shows in the fact that he's negative against the top 5 that ended up on the bracket, but he was positive against 6 through 13. And but the fact that he played matches against so many of these really strong players and had such high amount of matches basically is what pushed him above Alsoda. There could be an argument that one or the other would be higher in the end, that the fact that he had played so much against all of these ranked players was what put him above, because overall that consistency against the lower ranked players ended up giving him the number 8 spot, as well as that he has 3 tourney wins and so many top 3s that he ended up getting the number 8 spot. Okay.
Oh, I had my mic on mute. Oh, whoa.
You're good.
That was weird. Okay, sorry about that. Everybody knows this number 7 player, returning as well. Let's bring him up. It is Smuna, PT player. He's actually unchanged from the previous season. However, one could argue that because, again, a lot of new talent, high talent players, we could actually say it's a pseudo +5. That being said, just like without Soden and Clad, Smuna has welcomed the competition of harder opponents and can hold his ground pretty well. He doesn't have any harsh wins or losses, and his performance in bigger brackets like Demo Tuesdays and California Showdown, where he's top 25% to top 50% of the competition, allows him for a healthy report card. He doesn't have any outlandish accomplishments, nor has Smuna played as consistently as the previous players we mentioned. So if there's anything to be said about the data, one could say that Smuna has gained a significant lead over his previous OPR players, his group mates here, and the forecast suggests that he's going to do better. So we'll see what he does coming this spring. Okay, go ahead, Jam.
Okay, so next we have, pulling it up, Emblastion. So for every time he chose to enter a tournament, you would always expect at least a top 5 performance, which is very, very good. He has overall a 75% win rate against those who are around his ranking, and a 68% win rate overall, which is very, very strong in both cases, which is what lands him here. He does have the same issue as Smuna with losses above him and overall lack of data because he didn't compete a lot, but in the end, Emblastion did get number 6.
Alrighty, that ends our 6 through 10. We are now going to be going through top 2 through 5. Hope everyone is having a good time so far. Number 5, it's his teammate from Sonoma State University, beautiful Brandon, the Link player. He has a slightly better win rate against the top players than Emblastion and Smuna, and also does well in larger scale tourneys. No wins, but he does have a balanced performance with a couple of notable OPR wins. And just tracking back on the last 3 players that we were just talking about, we're talking about beautiful Brandon, Emblastion, and Smuna. If you look at the data closely when we release it, really you can make a case for switching any of these 3 players in any order. I mean, for example, Smuna and Brandon, they do really well at events with 70 or more players, like California Showdown or Tempo Tuesdays. But Emblastion has a set win rate that can rival their stats. For us, as the OPR panelists, it is probably difficult for us to distinguish and compare these stats to the rest of the ranked players that we're going to announce tonight. In my assumption, he does have an upwards trending graph in bracket, which could mean a sign of good things to come. So just keep an eye on these 3 guys, beautiful Brandon, Emblastion, and Smuna.
So moving to number 4, we have Moonboy Josh. So he's returning to the Norcal online PR scene since the summer season, and he basically is a really strong player that missed out on that middle season, but has a pseudo +4 rank increase, and has just been insane in both the short and long term. Despite only playing the minimum amount of tournaments this season, he has 3 tournament runner-ups and critical wins that win him a spot just shy of the top 3. He's tied with Allsoda and Amoganza. He's 1-3 on Clad and a major loss against the top-ranked player this season, all of which is what prevent him from hitting the top 3 himself.
Alrighty. Top 3 guys, here we go. Who is it? It is Akko, Palutena, Marth, Lucina, main. Not much to say about this guy. His stats are clean, just as with the other 2 players ahead of us. 3 wins, 7th places in 2 of Tempo Tuesday's 100-plus person brackets. 5 of the 7 top 3s he's earned are runner-ups, 2nd place finishes. He's got a heavy win on Clad, even against numerous players, including nobles outside of the qualified list. And his only negative on the qualified list is to Moonboy Josh. Otherwise, he's got a pretty clean record compared to everyone else below him. I really don't need to say any more than that.
Yeah. So moving on to number 2, we have Side Effect. The true Norcal Sonic, unfazed by those who are deemed too slow. Side Effect has 4 wins, a top 2, and a top 4. And he did play the minimal amount of tourneys, but in those tourneys he did amazing. And in those last 6 tourneys, he did especially amazing, winning 4. He's insane. In pretty much all of his tournaments, he's done insane. He's gotten high up rankings in every single one. And on top of all that, his head-to-head data is absolutely absurd. He has no negative head-to-heads. He has a tie with Amaganza. And while he does have set losses, which is what puts him to the number 2 spot, overall, just the fact that he consistently is doing insane and consistently going even or having winning records against pretty much everyone, Side Effect lands at number 2.
Alrighty, that's your 2 through 5. We're gonna get to the people's pick now. This is the picks as voted by you. We give you guys about 3 weeks to pick your top 3. Of course, your first pick will be the first one prioritized. And so let's read some comments from the public that we got regarding this player. It'll probably give you some hints to who it is. All right, first comment we got here. He's been working very hard to improve and has been asking advice on what needs to work on. I think he deserves a shout out due to his hard work and perseverance for trying to achieve his goal to get better. Jam, go ahead and read the second one.
Okay, so he is super cool and an awesome person who deserves a lot of praise.
And the last comment. He is a all-around good guy on top of being a good player. He exemplifies the type of people we should prop up in the community. Who is it? This is your people's pick. J Real, everybody knows him by JR. He is here. He made it. This is your people's pick, folks. He is qualified for this season at number 26. And just a little note that Green made an artist pick for last season in the banner. We're actually not going to do any artist picks. Sorry, Green, again. But yeah, this is his favorite pick. He's got 2 top 8s, 2 top 16s. Slight win on Leo Veritas. Heavy win on One Suit. Beautiful Brandon. I ate your bacon. You guys can see this. Of course, ties against Jamrock Breeze Waker. So congratulations, JR. You're yet again on the people's pick. All right, and I'll do the number 1 here. This is the top rated player. You guys already know who it is. Yes, it is him. It is. It's got to be Nazura. Jeez, his stats are just crazy this season. 7 wins. Season wins, check. 5th place out of 98 in California Showdown number 2. 4th place out of 126 people in Timmel Tuesday number 37. All of his top 3s are 2nd place finishes. Most wins against previous OPR players? Yes. Dominant performance against OPR, potential OPR players? Yes and yes. There's only 3 players in contention with him. But it's gonna take a long while for them to be actually on par with this unique class of talent. Akko and Smuna are set tied with him, as you can see, and Side Effect has a minor 2-set lead. Nazura is not just an Inkling main, he is a squid that is ready to take on the world. And yet again, folks, that is your top 10. In review, 1, 2, 3, Nazura, Side Effect, Akko, 4, 5, 6, 7, Moonboy Josh, Beautiful Brandon, Blastion, Smuna, 8, 9, 10, Clad, Alsoda, AMO, Gonza, honorable mention, Johnny Law, and people's pick, J Real. Wow, that's 24 minutes in this presentation, and it's already over, guys. With some notes here, we do have a banner, but there's an exception to the banner, if we could see that. Our artist for this winter is yet again, of course, Green. Everybody loves Hector. Please give him a shout out on Twitter as well as Twitch. A notice for those of you who made it to tonight's presentation, all the top 10 people as well as the people's pick and honorable mention, please contact Green at your earliest convenience so that way he can get your character pick as well as your costume pick for this winter season's OPR banner. Of course, it's been a year now already, and a lot of people are no doubtly hurt by this pandemic, including Green himself. So, actually, if you could stay on that slide, please. We do have a donate link on our OPR server. We please kindly ask if you take the time to donate to Green and also help out the OPR at the same time. For every $60 we accumulate throughout the community, we get a new banner made by Green. Right now, we're currently at $34.93 out of this season $60. So please donate when you can. With that, I really don't have anything else. It was a great show tonight. Jam, you want to say anything?
No, I think everything that I would want to say is said. Thanks everyone who competed. Thank you, Telmo, for streaming this. And
Yep.
yeah.
And that's it, guys. So, have fun this spring. We'll see you next time. Telmo, you could just